Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye was published in 1970. It was written during the civil rights era and reflects the struggles faced by black communities even before the movement fully grew. Let's see the important characters. Precola Breedlove is a lonely 11-year-old black girl who believes she is ugly and dreams of having blue eyes to be loved. Claudia McTeer is a strong and thoughtful 9-year-old character who questions society's idea of beauty and resists racism. Frida McTeer is Claudia's 10-year-old sister who is caring and protective but influenced by society's admiration for white beauty. Charlie Breedlove is Pecola's father, a deeply troubled and violent man shaped by a painful and humiliating past. Pauline Breedlove is Pecola's mother, an unhappy woman who feels ugly and finds comfort in serving a white family rather than her own. The story is told mainly by a young girl named Claudia McTeer, who is 9 years old. She lives with her older sister Frida and their parents in Lorain, Ohio in 1941 during a time when many families are poor after the Great Depression. Even though the McTeer family struggles with money, their home is full of love and care. Their mother is strict but loving, and their father works hard to support them. One day, the McTeer family takes in a girl named Pecola Breedlove. Pecola's life is very difficult. Her father, Choli Breedlove, burned their house and went to jail, so she has nowhere else to go. Claudia and Frida feel sorry for Pecola and try to be kind to her. Pecola believes she is ugly because she is black and does not look like the white girls she sees in movies and society. She wishes for blue eyes, thinking that if she had them, she would be beautiful and people would treat her better. Claudia, however, does not understand why everyone admires white beauty, like Shirley Temple dolls. She feels angry that people think white features are better than black ones. This shows how deeply racism has affected how people see beauty. Later, Pecola returns to live with her own family in a small apartment. Her home life is very unhappy. Her father is an alcoholic and often violent. Her mother is cold and neglectful, caring more about the white family she works for than her own children. Pecola's brother runs away to escape the violence, but Pecola has no way to escape. She becomes more and more lonely and sad. The story also explains the past lives of Pecola's parents. Choli had a painful childhood. He was abandoned and later humiliated by white men when he was young. This caused him to become angry and confused. Pecola's mother also felt ugly and unloved. She found comfort in movies where white actresses seemed perfect. These experiences made both parents unhappy and unable to care properly for their daughter. One day, Choli comes home drunk and sees Pecola. He feels mixed emotions love, guilt, and anger, and in a terrible act, he rapes her. Instead of protecting Pecola, her mother blames and beats her. This shows how broken the family has become. After this, Pecola becomes desperate and goes to a man called Soaphead Church who pretends to have magical powers. She asks him to give her blue eyes. He tricks her into poisoning a dog, saying that if the dog behaves strangely, her wish will come true. Meanwhile, Claudia and Frida learn that Pecola is pregnant because of the rape. They feel sorry for her and hope the baby will live. They plant marigold seeds, believing that if the flowers grow, the baby will survive. Sadly, the seeds do not grow and the baby dies. In the end, Pecola loses her mental stability. She believes she has finally received blue eyes even though she has not. She becomes isolated and the community ignores her. The story ends with Claudia reflecting on how society failed Pecola, especially because of racism, beauty standards, and lack of love. The novel explores the theme of beauty versus ugliness, showing how black characters are taught to see white features as beautiful. Characters like Pecola believe they are ugly because they do not match these standards, which damages their self worth. The theme of women and femininity highlights how women, especially black women, suffer both racial and gender oppression. Young girls like Pecola, Claudia, and Frida grow up learning painful and confusing ideas about what it means to be a woman. Race and racism are central to the novel, but Morrison focuses more on internalized racism within the black community. People judge each other based on skin color, and whiteness is seen as superior, creating divisions and self hatred. The theme of home and family shows that a home is not just a place, but a source of identity and emotional security. While Claudia's home offers love, Pecola's home is full of violence and neglect, shaping her tragic life. Finally, sex and sexuality are shown as harmful and violent rather than loving. Sexual experiences in the novel often bring trauma, especially for Pecola, whose life is deeply affected by abuse.